Hey you guys, it's Kyra and welcome back to my channel. So first and foremost, I want to wish everyone a happy new year. I hope that you all had a wonderful holiday season, enjoyed your Christmas, enjoyed your New Year's, and had some time to have fun with some family and friends and just, you know, enjoy your time together and have some fun. But now we are in a new year, you guys. It is 2018. Wow. Like this year I'll be 28. What? I have no idea where time is going. But it is new year nonetheless, which means that it is time to gear up for a year full of accomplishing goals, a year full of achieving dreams, a year full of no excuses, and a year full of just getting stuff done. I always like to kind of take this, you know, begin the year off with writing out my 2018 or my yearly goals. So for this year, my 2018 goals, and also kind of just reflecting on the lessons that I learned in the previous year. So I figured when I go ahead and just do like a chit chat, get ready with me, as I kind of just talk about my biggest lessons that I learned in 2017. 2017 for me was like the year of growth. Like I learned so much about myself in the past year than I had ever. And it's so important for me to make sure that I, you know, learn from those lessons and apply the lessons that I learned into this new year. So I'm going to kind of just talk through, make a tutorial, and also kind of talk through my lessons, but I'm going to be using some new goodies that I just got recently. And this video is not sponsored at all, so I'll definitely be giving my, well, I'll always give my honest opinion. But if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I received a bunch of goodies, like a crap ton, y'all, of goodies from Kiss New York. Which is an affordable makeup brand, so I wanted to try them out. Of course, I don't have everything from them for like an entire full face, so I'll have to use like a different foundation and concealer and things like that. But like eyeshadows, brow products, lipsticks, I have all that here. So first, I'm taking this is the Top Brow Precision Brow Pencil. It's a double-ended pencil, has the micro pencil on one end and the spoon on the other. So I just go in and just fill this in lightly. You guys know how I do, kind of just outline the top and bottom of the brow. Alrighty, so to get into the lessons of 2018, first of all, I have to say, this was just a great year, y'all. And it was a good year because I feel like I learned so much about myself. My first biggest lesson, and this is my first one because I feel like this is kind of like what kicked off like the year of growth kind of thing, is lesson number one for me was don't be afraid to fly solo. I forced myself to be uncomfortable because I feel like that's how you learn. I've learned that that's how I learn the best, is whenever I force myself to get out of my comfort zone. And by that I mean I force myself to go to places. I force myself to go places by myself. It's so easy whenever you go somewhere with, you know, another person, like your friend or someone, you know, or whatever, and you know someone, because you kind of stay clicked up in that little, you know, it's just like you and your person or your friends or whatever, and it's so easy to kind of stick in that bubble. But whenever you're somewhere by yourself, you have to force yourself to network and meet new people. And so this year I did just that. So for example, this year I got invited to an event in Dallas with Maybelline. There was a dinner in Dallas with Maybelline. Now granted, I don't even live in Dallas, I live in Austin, and had this been last year, I know for a fact that I probably would have just said no. I probably wouldn't have attended, A, because it was out of town, and B, because I was by myself. So I literally took a bus to Dallas. I just went by driving, that's why I didn't drive, but I took a bus to Dallas and attended the event. And of course I got there, networked. It was actually had a blast. And I've just learned that like the beauty and like going places by myself. Also, another reason why I say that my number one lesson was to fly solo is because you guys know, well, some of you guys probably know that have followed me for a while. I actually had a previous channel with my twin sister. Her and I actually started a YouTube channel way back when. Like I think we started like 3 years ago, I can't remember. She had moved to Oklahoma, I was in Southern Texas. After a while, it was like, okay, this isn't gonna work. We made the decision to just go ahead and part ways. So more so kind of like that fear of like starting over. Cause here you go from having a channel that has like 35,000 subscribers, you know, to starting over from scratch, where you're starting at 0. So that was scary in itself, no lie. But that was honestly the best decision I have made, I feel like, all year. Don't be afraid to start over. You know what I'm saying? That's lesson number 2, I guess. Don't be afraid to start over. All right, so brows are done. I just went ahead and cleaned up my brows with my MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NC42. And I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyelids using my MAC Lane Low Paint Pot. Just pop that all over. All right, and now I'm gonna take one of the single eyeshadows from Kiss, and this is in the shade Dreaming. It's like a really pretty, like, soft pink shade, and it's popped this in my crease. So yeah, that was lesson number 1. And then I will also mention that as far as lesson number 1 goes, that also kind of trickled into starting my business. There are times where I can, like, psych myself out and feel like I needed to have someone else helping me, because I felt like I needed to have someone else there. I mean, granted, like I said with my sister, like, I had a partner, basically a partner, for 3 years. So here I am going from having a partner for 3 years to starting my own business where I'm just doing it by myself. That was a bit scary, not gonna lie, it was, but I got over it. Now with that, as I mentioned earlier, lesson number 2 is definitely don't be afraid to ask for help. I can't try to do it everything on my own, but I'm not good at everything, and I know that. I know there are certain things that I'm just not skilled in. If you know me, you know that I would try to do it on my own for as long as I can, or if I can't do it, I'll try to figure it out, and I may or may not figure it out. But if I can't figure it out, I know that I've tried on my own, and then from there I'll ask for help. And this is even, like, not even just a business, this is my marriage also. And whenever I need his help with something, or whenever, like, I feel overwhelmed and I just need, like, to vent, or whenever I'm just like, I feel like I can't do it all, now I go to my husband, I'm like, babe, like, can you help me out? Like, I need help. Or, like, I'll ask him to help me figure it out, if that makes sense. And also, by the way, I'm taking the Kiss single eyeshadow in the shade Bow, and it's popping this in the crease. Okay, and then next I'm taking the Luxury Eye Crayon. This is in the shade Dark Pearl Gray. It's like a really pretty, like, shimmer forest green. Gonna just apply this all over the lid. Now let me just say that so far the eyeshadows blended out really, really well. They're not, like, super pigmented, but it gives you a great amount, and it does blend out really, really well. Now these eye crayons, y'all, I can tell you, I swatched these yesterday. These are so stinking pretty, and when I say these bad boys stay put, they stay put. I'm gonna go back in with that same dark brown shade Bow and that same Morphe M433 brush, and just blend out those edges. Focus on, like, right at the edge of that green, and then blend outwards. And then for the brow bone, I'm gonna take a little bit of this shade Lighthouse. It's like real pale and light, just a smidget, and apply it right here. But I want this a nice little pop of gold in the center of the lid, so I'm gonna take this really pretty golden shade. It's called 24K. My finger, which I'll get the pigment right there, so pretty, and I'll pop this on the center of the lid. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my skin using the Becca primer. Okay, and so now my next lesson is going to be, this is a basic one, but y'all, Google is your best friend. It sounds so, like, common sense, but I never learned, like, how useful Google can be until, like, this year. And this comes in when I refer to starting my business. Like, Google saved my life. You'll be surprised, like, how much you can get done if you just take this time to just research. Like, and also try to figure it out before you ask questions. I say, like, let's just let that be a goal for 2018, is to try to figure it out before we ask. Okay. Next lesson is a marriage lesson. I'm going to be completely transparent. This is a personal one, but saying sorry will not kill you. I've never been, like, super prideful. Just as a human in general, you know, sometimes it can be difficult to just say sorry. This year I have on the importance of not only saying sorry, but it's realizing that saying sorry doesn't make you feel bad. It actually makes you feel much better, especially if you know you're in the wrong. Okay, so I just used my MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC46 to apply all over for foundation. And now I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape in Tan Sand to highlight. And then of course just go ahead and blend it out with the Beauty Blender. My second biggest lesson of this year was don't expect others to do things the way you do. And that also goes with don't expect others to treat you or treat others the way that you would. I always do my best to treat people with respect. I do my best to be kind, be nice, be supportive. And if there is one thing I have learned this year, it is that you cannot expect everyone else to be like you, do things the way you do them. And I'm okay with that now. It took me a little while to get over it. But that's just kind of like how I've learned to, that's kind of like how I've avoided being disappointed. Like for me, I'm a strong believer in, if a person shows you who are the first time, believe them. I can't expect someone to treat me the way I treat them, or I can't expect someone to do something the way that I would do it to them, you know what I'm saying? Or support me the way that I would support them. I can't, because everyone's different. Not everyone's cut from the same cloth, you know? But once I kind of got to the point to where I was like, okay, that, you know, that is what it is. And now I don't really care. Now, like, I literally do not care about what anyone else does. And it feels so good to feel that way, because I could care less. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. This is their Pro Touch setting powder, and this is in the shade Banana. A little bit on my cap. It's very, very finely milled, which is good. I also like that it's not too yellow. Like this product to me, actually kind of it says banana, but it's like super light. And it's not, you can't really even, it looks to me more like it's like translucent, honestly. Like it doesn't really have much of a super, like it doesn't have like a super yellow undertone. So we'll see how it holds up. I'm gonna take my matte Finalizing Skin Finish in the shade Dark and just set my entire face. And then for contour and bronzer, I'm gonna take one of their contour kits. Yeah, I think I'll just use Dark. So I'm gonna bronze with the middle shade. It looks like it has more of like a chocolatey finish. See? Okay, so honestly, I don't like the contour kit. I just think it's a little too warm for me. Okay, let me try out the contour shade. See, this is also kind of chocolatey as well. Okay, so to finish off the eyes, I'm going to take another one of the eye crayons. This is in the shade Bronze, and just apply this to my lower lash line. And then just blending it out with a small smudge brush. That's really pretty. And I did apply a hint of the shade Pink Nude in the waterline. I'm going to take my cork lip liner, line my lips. I'm gonna take one of their matte liquid lipsticks. This is a really pretty deep purple shade. This is the shade Vampire. And apply this all over my lips. Ooh, that is so pretty. Okay, kiss. And I love it because I have a very opaque, even coverage all over. Like I don't have any areas that are patchy, no areas that are like not even. I have a little spot down here that I need to just clean up, but. And I honestly, they say it's a liquid lipstick. I think it's more cream, but as you can see, it is so pretty. And I love the formula. And then a little bit of that first shade to kind of blend it out the bottom. So that first shade, Dreaming. So I can't forget to highlight. So I'm gonna take this highlight shade that was in that deep contour kit and see how the highlight works. Alright, a little something. So it's giving us a little bit of glow. I think this would be really pretty on deeper skin tones. It's not really shining up as bright as, because you guys know I love to like glow. And it's not giving me the like super glowy finish that I like. So I just put that down. I want to pick up my Wet n Wild Crown of My Canopy Mega Glow Highlight. There we go. Nice and glowy. So I have learned the importance of writing your goals down. 2017 was the very, very first year that I actually took time to write down my goals. I always like just think of them and kind of just like keep in my mind. This is the first that I actually wrote and typed them out in my phone and wrote them down. And when I say every goal that I accomplished came to pass. Everyone. Like from starting my business to, I even had basic goals. Like for example, one of my goals this year was to be included on a PR list. That was one of my 2017 goals. And I literally, you guys, I wrote down that goal. I kid you not, 2 weeks later, I had got an email to be included on the Garnier PR list. Tell me that wasn't God. That was, when you write down your goals, you are basically claiming it, and it's like you're speaking into manifestation. Like it's you saying that this is going to happen, and then God of course does the rest. That's just so important. I mean, my business, check. I mean, my savings goal, check. My income goal, check. Like all the little things. My marriage, check. Like the smallest things that I had wanted to focus on this year that I wrote down all happened, and I just feel like that was just a result of me writing down my goal. So I did both short-term and long-term goals. And y'all, I feel like that is why I had the most productive year that I've ever had, because I focused on like the small steps, you know what I'm saying? So I focused on like the small things I can do to help me reach those goals. Take pride in those small things, those small moments, because those are literally just as important as the big moments, because a bunch of small moments will get you to a big moment. You know, it's literally just that easy. I'm just applying my House of Lashes glue to my lashes, and for lashes I'm using the My Diva lashes in the style D110. I do have coupon code, so I'll leave that down below for the lashes if you guys want some money off. And these lashes, you guys, are absolutely bomb. I'll let those dry. I'm gonna go do my hair real quick, change clothes or whatever, and I'll be right back, and I'll come back to you guys with my very last lesson. Alright guys, so as you can see, I have gone ahead and did my hair, changed my clothes. I also popped on my falsies and applied some mascara, and here is the final look of today's Chit Chat. Get ready with me. I know I talked a lot. And also I want to go ahead and share my very last lesson of 2017, which I think is great for all entrepreneurs. And that is to don't be afraid to promote yourself. I know that I personally, like prior to this year, I cared a lot about what other people would say. Like I would think about what other people would say or how other people would respond to my actions. And like, you know, not everyone like sees my vision, like not everyone agrees with what I'm doing, like not everyone even understands why I do what I do, like why I post makeup pictures or why I post outfit pictures or why I record tutorials. Like not everyone gets it. And prior to this year, I would like kind of just like not really be fearful, but like kind of just like always be worried about like what people are gonna say. And going into this year, one of my biggest things of this year was to promote myself 100% and like don't care about what people say. I did all of that carefree this year. This year was all about just doing what I needed to do to like basically like share my passion and like build my brand. Do what you gotta do to share your passion and to share your work. And honestly, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, like 2017 or 2018 is gonna be like 10 times worse like with my self-promotion, because I feel like now I'm even more focused and more driven than I have ever been. So now it's like I'm on grind mode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Chit Chat. Get ready with me, especially because I use mostly affordable products, you guys. Like, I am obsessed with this lipstick. The eyeshadows look amazing. Those cream eye crayons are bomb. Lipstick, bomb. The eye pencil, bomb. Like, okay, kiss. Like, I can't lie. I am actually pretty darn impressed with their products. I think these products would be great for those of you guys who are maybe makeup junkies but don't have, you know, a ton of money to spend at Sephora. If you know, are like me, you like to find good and expensive products to work with to create really nice looks, check out these products, because y'all look at this. This looks really, really good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Chit Chat. Get ready with me. If you guys did, give it a thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I will catch you all in my next video. Bye, you guys.